Hello Middle 3 and welcome to a new video. Today's video about the physical quantities. We need to measure things in our daily life. All the time you want to measure the time. You need to know the things you're buying. You need to measure your own weight, measure the distance during traveling. So you need always to measure the physical quantities all the time. Right. You want to put a definition for the word physical and the units. It's the description of the physical phenomena that represent the greatest part of physics. And to understand this phenomena, you need to deal with two important things: physical and mathematical relations. In order to measure something, you need to use tools. So we can have a ruler or scale. All of these tools used to measure things like length, time, etc. And you apply it in our daily life. But these physical quantities are divided into two main types. We have the scalar physical quantity and the vector physical quantity. And the difference between them, when we start to study the scalar physical quantity, is the quantity that you don't need to mention the direction. You just need to mention the magnitude and the amount without direction. For example, I did my homework in 2 hours. And then full stop. You don't need to say 2 hours to left, 2 hours to right. Measure the time. Don't need a direction. It's just a magnitude. If you measure a length of a line, you will say that the line is 2 centimeters long or 50 centimeters long, and you will stop. You don't need to measure or mention its direction. So the scalar physical quantity, it's a quantity, can only describe an amount or magnitude of measuring unit, but it's not including any direction. The second group that we have are the vector quantities. The vector means that you have a direction, and over here we can see arrows that pointing at the directions. Let's see, for example, one of them, which is a force that pulling this body downward. That is the weight of the body that determines the ability of the earth to pull him downward. You will say that his weight equals 90 kilograms, and his weight determined by pulling downward, as well as if we have the acceleration or displacement on velocity. All of these need a direction accompanied with them.